How you guys and girls doing today? Black Boy Gamer here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about an Overwatch guide on how to piss a Genji main off. Let's do it.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling up?
What's going down, y'all? What's going down? First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who supports my videos, as it really helps a lot. And for those who are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and like, as it really helps out, and I appreciate all the support I've been getting from y'all lately. It means the world to me. Now, I usually start off with tips, but I want to give you a little explanation as to why I'm creating this video. I know some people can take this in a negative way and some people in a positive way. What I mean by that is in a negative troll way. Some people can say, okay, now I know what to do to piss a Genji main off. People might go into a game and start doing that. But hopefully, I want y'all to take it in a positive way by saying, this is how you piss a Genji main off. Let me avoid this. That means, therefore, I can better myself and better that Genji player. And, you know, he won't go rage or switch to a troll character or something like that. So with that being said, let's get straight into the tips. The very first thing, and I'm still going to be talking about this from my perspective because I'm a Genji main myself, so this is all my perspective. But the very first thing that pisses a Genji main off is when you don't heal him. That has to be the most infuriating thing in the world. You will hear, now I'm going to separate this from you not being with the team, because if you're not with the team, I know Genji does his own thing because he's a flanker, but if you're in the enemy backlines and they turn around to go kill you, there's literally nothing that the healers can do because they're sticking with the team. I'm talking about in terms of if you're in the same vicinity as your team and the healers aren't healing you, either because they think you're number one too hard to hit, or you should go get health packs, or you should be a ninja and not be able to get killed as much or something like that. That is what pisses a Genji main off. You shouldn't really be getting pissed off if you're in the enemy backlines, because you shouldn't expect a healer to follow you back there, because then y'all both going to get picked off. But if you're with your team, there's one thing I can't stand is when a healer, you know, you will say you need healing, you know, you'll communicate and say, you'll press the prompt to say you need healing, but it won't matter because he'll just stare at you or something, or they're just trolling, or they'll type in the chat and say stop choosing Genji. Some people won't just heal you because of personal preference, because they don't like Genji because he's a weeb character or something of that nature. That is one thing that'll piss a Genji main off. And when a Genji main has to go get his own health packs, he will start playing differently, and he most likely will troll. That's one thing a Genji main will do if he's not getting heals. I understand that a Genji main can be extremely hard to heal, especially with the front flips and the back flips, but he's a DPS, therefore if he's not getting heals, he can't do his job correctly. Now this next one, y'all, this one is for a little bit less experienced Genjis, I would say, but this just drives me up the wall, and it's countering his ult. Like, when I first started playing Genji, y'all, or most of y'all, when y'all first started playing Genji, if there's one thing that would just drive you up the wall, is you took your valuable time getting those kills and things, and you finally get your ult, and you're about to go in, and you think you're gonna get a team wipe, and then you hear Zenyatta come out of the woodworks with pass into the iris, or you hear Lucio with the let's drop a beat or something of that nature. It just drives you up the wall, because now you know that your ult's countered, and now since the enemy team has heard your character animation, your hero animation, say that, they're going to turn around and kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And number 3, this one is probably on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably have to say an 8 on the anger scale. This is just chasing him down with Winston to the ends of the earth. Now, I know that if there's going to be an annoying Genji on the enemy team, of course you're going to have to change to Winston to deal with him. But I mean chasing him down. Like, I mean hopping on him, and you are sacrificing yourself in the enemy backlines to chase him down. I'm talking about dedicated chasing. That is the kind of chasing that'll make me mad. And that's the thing. You'll just see a Winston, your team will see the Winston in your backline, and they won't do anything. You'll be getting chased by Winston as a Genji main for like 5 minutes, asking your team for heals or help or something, and they're just staring at the staring at the Winston chasing you because they think it's funny. That is one thing, y'all, that I cannot stand. And y'all, if there's anything that's gonna lead somebody, especially a Genji main, to pick a troll pick or something like that, or to keep throwing the game or hop it off the map, is when they're being chased down by Winston and the team's not responding. Now, if you're just getting plain and simply countered, that's one thing. You're just getting countered and he's just dogging you, that's one thing. But if Winston is just chasing you down to the end of the earth and nobody in your team's helping you whatsoever, y'all, that just No, just no. This is it for now for this little tips and tricks video. The reason why I wanted to bring y'all this tips and tricks guide is because I think that it's essential to know exactly what triggers other mains. That way you can try to prevent it or try to counter it. Or, you know, sometimes I've heard people say that they've gone into a game and a main is getting mad for no reason and they're not explaining it. So I'm going to be doing like a little series that tells you exactly what pisses each hero off and how to counter that, because, you know, some things that aren't going to be making you mad is going to drive somebody up the wall. So if you've gone into a game before and you've seen a Genji complaining, you know, this is exactly what happens now. Now, if y'all decide to take these tips into your own hands and use it in like a way of trying to troll a Genji, all power to you. You shouldn't do it, but all power to you. But if you decide to take these tips, and now since you know what a Genji main gets mad at, hopefully you'll be able to, you know, help them and work with them. These little things can really brighten up the mood of any Genji main's day. That's a tongue twister. I like that. Any Genji main day. Alright, y'all. Hope y'all did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. BBG Pyru.
Let's get Wiz Khalifa high, yeah. Get meditated